Okay, I still have a lot of tools, so I'm going to continue to make some more wreaths. And what you'll need for this, I'm making a rainbow one, so this will use up several of the colors, is, again, I'm making a mini one, so it's an 8-inch wreath, and I've already put the glue on, so on the sharp edges. And I have this little rainbow because I've picked these things up over the years for party decor. So I already have a rainbow, so I'm going by the rainbow, and this rainbow has blue, green, so you can use dark or light colors, it's up to you, yellow, the orange, and a pink. So those are the colors you'll need. Then you'll need the little board that we used in the other videos that you get at Dollar Tree for $1.25. And you are going to go ahead and just start wrapping. And if you figure it out, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. And so if you start, say, with 25 to cover the outside, and it'll probably take closer to 30. So probably you'll need 6 of each of these for each section, and there's 3 sections. So what you would need is, so you'll need 6 times 3 is 18. So you'll need 18 of each of these just for the outside. So let's go ahead and start wrapping these. And don't forget, you'll need some kind of clips to hold them, to hold it on after you do it. So we're gonna have, I'm gonna just start with 18 then. So I'm going to do, there's 1, and 2. I'm going to actually put it in this little basket here because that makes it a little easier. That's not rolling around so much, so I'm going to go ahead and go back here. And of course I have a fan and a air conditioning going because I live in the desert, so, and it's 107 degrees on my porch right now, so in May. So let's go 1, so that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is coming out here, just stick it back in there. And 5. There we go. It's getting all curled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And for the bottom, you'll probably only need to do 25 for the bottom one. So then you can just do, that would mean 5 in each, or 15. So there's the blue one. So again, I'm going to just show you how to do this and then how to wrap it, and then we will go on. Excuse me, you only go one side at a time. Okay, so we're cutting this side here. Let me get this out of the way. Let me push this back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're cutting the bottom. So take your scissors. And then we're going to take this side. And that's one of the pieces that came apart a little bit there. So if I need an extra piece, I'll have to cut it later because I'm not sure if that wound up in there and got shorter. So now we want to take our clip to hold this on so that doesn't fall off while we're going to go cut the other side. Now, you need to cut 18 of all of the other colors, and then I'll meet you back here to show you how to put it on again. So I've got a lot of them cut. I didn't quite have enough on some of these rolls that I emptied for 18, so I'll just cut a few later. But I did grab these clips, and if you go right in the middle of this, get that out of the way, when you first start it, and you just put these clips on either side, then it'll just go around it. So if you just kind of get this, I got this a little bit here, but let's go this way. So if you kind of put that there, then you can put this here, one on that side, and I put these are all these Dollar Tree clips, so they're $1.25 for I think 6 in there. And just do that first one, then it's easier, and you don't really lose the first one that way, so if you do that. So I'm just going to delete this on, to cut this other end, and then I will show you in here for a moment. Okay, now I've got the pieces cut, so I'll be grabbing the pieces. So we'll take this, and I'm going by my rainbow. I also found this little that I had, a little narwhal that is rainbow, so I might use that on there too. We'll see, because that's such a cute little rainbow. Always with their stickers, everybody. So what I'm going to do is follow the rainbow. So we'll start with blue. And I'll grab a blue piece. That's that short piece I don't think I'll be using. So we'll grab the short piece. Excuse me, the regular size, the 9-inch piece, and then we'll fold that in half so that the ends are together. Put our thumb through there so that we have a hole. And then or our finger is better. And we're going from the front to the back. So we're just going to go in there. And again, just make sure, see how off these are? Kind of put them back together. Keep your finger in there so you have your hole. And then take it in there. And then our next color is green. And the greens I can put out here because I have them tied. I have a couple extras here. So these were, I already had those from another project I worked on, probably my frog one. And so there's another green. The green ones are a little bit longer. So that can all be trimmed, or you can even leave it back and forth like that. So that's up to you. So next we have yellow. And again, remember that like this green is really fine, and this is a much heavier. So this is stiffer, basically, is what this is. So this yellow is very stiff, so it's going to take up more room than both the blue or the green, because it is so much heavier. So you can see the thickness of it and how much larger even you can see how much larger even the knot is. So just pull all those tight. And our next color is orange. So you're just following the rainbow. And we're not doing red. Our last color is going to be pink on this one. So I also have the pink in the bands here because I had some extra pink from another project. So again, and if you lose the hole, just open it back up, because sometimes it gets, especially the finer stuff, it gets, it's sometimes hard to keep the hole when you go push it through. So that's what you want to do, and then you just want to continue down. So then we'll go back to the blue. This is from another project too, already bent. So we'll go back to the blue. And then we're back to the green. There was another green that was already in half. And then yellow. And orange. Hope you can see that. And then pink. One more pink. And just keep everything to this side. Oops. That one seems to be a little bit shorter. And remember, there's no right or wrong, and you can make these 12 inches if you want. Use your, 12-inch piece of cardboard or a 12-inch quilting board and whatever. So you can see it looks real pretty, and it's starting to really get the rainbows. So finish up the first row, and then we will go to the second. And once I'm done with the first row, I'll let you know how many I used. So there it is. There's the first one, and I did use all of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue. I think I'm missing one here. I missed a green, so I need to put a green in there. But it did work out, so you can just kind of shove them over, and you'll do it. So it will take 18 approximately in between there. We'll make a nice full wreath. So finish up with your the rest of that part until we get to the bottom. Okay, so the outer part is done, so we're going to start on the inside, and on the inside we're going to go through both loops. And I folded a lot of them over here so that it would be easier to get them out, separate them. So I'm going to start with the blue again, and put your ends together, and we're going to go over both. So we're going to go over both loops, 1, 2, over both. And I'm going to finish the wreath for purposes of pictures for the video, but I just take it back off so that whoever does the wreath will be able to finish the last row. So I do 2 because I'm still doing these for my great-grandkids' craft party on the June 11th. So there's the blue, and then it blends in with the green next. And I cut 5 for this. So whether it'll need more, I don't know. I doubt it, but in case, just always make sure you have enough extra. And then your yellow, so through both loops, and then through the hole in the middle. Try to keep the ends as close to each other as possible. Like I said, it's not anything that's going to take that much away from the wreath. If one is a little bit longer than the other, it kind of gives it a little bit of a different look, and a little bit more full too when you have different sizes here and there. So then we go to the orange. It's our third color. And then to our pink. And then just continue that around the wreath. And like I said, if you don't feel that 5 sets of each, then put 6 sets like you did on the other one. So I've got the rainbow wreath together, and I did put the little ribbon to hang it, and I just used pink. And I just basically took the ribbon and I tie a knot at the bottom, and then I just bring this through the other so that it's on top of there. So it's just really simple. And I was going to wait because I'll be near Hobby Lobby tomorrow and get some rainbow wired ribbon, but I decided I had this pink, and one of the things I'm trying to do is use stuff up, not get more stuff. So I decided to go ahead and use the pink ribbon. So I'm just going to make my traditional bow today. So you want to kind of get the bottoms together so that they're even. And then just depending how big you want the bow, let me measure this. This one is 29 inches. I cut this. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, so I'm basically taking the bow and I'm just going over like this. This is the simplest of bows. So just decide how long you want your bottoms and put that together, and then just bring this like this and just flip this over, and you have this bow. And then I'm just going to, what I like to do is when I'm doing it for, when I was doing it for the Mickey ears, I just took a needle and thread and I just gathered it up. So you just want to kind of get these pretty straight. So I'm just going to hook that together with this just to hold it for the moment. And I'm just going to use this green polka dot. So like I said, I'm using it up and I'm going to cut that around 11 inches. I'm going to cut it. And then I'm just going to take it, set it on here like this. And I'm just going to tie a bow, or I mean, try a knot. Try to keep the same. This ribbon is not on both sides. It's pink on one side and this is green on one side. So just put it over like that, and then adjust your top bow so that it's even, and then just pull that tight. And then check it again. Make sure everything's the way you want it. Probably could have been a lot less than 11 inches. It's easier to tie though if you have a little bit longer stuff. And then just take and however long you want the things to be here. I like to cut them fairly close. And just do your ducktail. That helps it too so it doesn't fray. Saves you having to burn the edges. Okay, so there's the middle, and then same thing with the bottom here. Like I said, it's just a simple ribbon. It's nothing, I mean, you can go as fancy as you want. I'm just showing you my quickest. This is the right way. And then you can just adjust it down, or you can have it hang out, or however you want it. And I forgot again to put the a pipe cleaner in the back, so I'll have to slip it through again. You can do it when you're tying and it makes it a little bit easier. So I put it through the back there so you can tie it to the top. And you'd want to tie it where your tie is up here. You probably don't need this much, but temporarily I'll just do that. So just move these aside. There we go. And then you're going to want to push you want to twist this anyways on the back. Maybe twice. And then you want it to go up and down and right around your, wherever you want to put it. You can put it through all three. You can put it through just the two. You can put it through one, however you want to do it. And I'm just temporarily going to put this on. So I'm just twisting it a little here. And just throw that out of the way, and then just adjust the whole thing. So there it is with the ribbon. And then what I did, I decided I didn't like the rainbow hanging down that much. So I decided I had a unicorn, and I have a narwhal, and I had the rainbow that I already showed you. So what I did is I have these little clothespins that you can get, I think at Dollar Tree. I don't know, I got them somewhere else because there wasn't any Dollar Tree when I got these. I've had them a long time. And I just glued them to the back. So that way you can always change up your ones too. And these are about just under 2 inches. And then if you have tinier ones, although I find these harder to work with, but these are the little tiny ones, and these are 1 inch, 1 inch. So I did use those on some of the stuff so they could just clip them on, and then that eliminates having to glue them on. So basically I'm just going to take these, and I probably want the rainbow at the bottom, so I'm just going to put these around the wreath like this, and just lift up a little bit of the tulle, enough so that it'll stick. Put it where you want it, put it towards the top of the tulle, and you just stick it on like that. And I'm going to turn this, and then the unicorn can kind of go sideways like he's up like that. And actually I'm going to put the unicorn, I think, on this side, and then the narwhal over here. And there you have it. It's that simple. And then you can add other things. I did have some other rainbows, but they were red, too red. They were more Christmassy rainbows. So there's your little rainbow wreath. That's simple. So have a wonderful day. And if you want to see more videos like this, like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.